Hello and welcome back to Pendor. We're going to be doing a Noldor tournament here. I've been doing a bunch of tournaments off screen, as obviously that is a pretty important thing for cash. Considering we haven't done a bunch of them for quite some time, it kind of made sense. And so I was actually able to make a pretty significant amount of cash. I was at least making quite a lot of money in my wages as well. And I also managed to sell my exquisite two-handed sword that I gained from a chest in a town not so long ago. And so I'm now in possession, shall we say, of a large pouch of diamonds. I have a significant amount of cash myself. I'm just gonna skip ahead there. There we go. And we now also have the ability to upgrade our mystical rune plate. I just need to find some wine, and I wouldn't mind actually spending some of my qualist gems to increase my own skills and stats. And so I'm very much hoping that we're going to be able to find Phineas. I think I know where he is already, but he's probably going to have left. I'm going to assume that he is probably going to have left the location that I know he's in, which is Singal at the moment. But who knows? Maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe he will still be there. But yeah, I don't really hold out much hope for that, to be honest. You know how these NPCs are. Sometimes they literally just stick around for, well, a day or whatever, and then they're out of there for no reason. But yeah, you know, that kind of thing can happen. Oh yeah, Singal, obviously, if you've been paying attention, we were actually at war against the Dashar. We wouldn't have thought so, because we basically have done no damage against the Dashar for quite some time, and that is because we've been focusing on unique spawns. And I thought, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna literally declare peace as soon as I have the opportunity to do so, because that's going to give me, again, the opportunity to make progression, make some significant gains off screen, and I'm not going to have to worry too much about, oh no, please, no, don't get killed, please. No, that is not what we want. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's fine, okay. Now just kill this guy, and then we'll be very, very pleased with ourselves. Yeah, sometimes these fellows are literally the most annoying thing in the whole world, because they are literally just capable of doing some super annoying strategies and just basically murdering me. So, oh my. Thankfully, I do have a pretty decent amount of power draw, but as I say, if we do get that other elixir, I'm going to then have 9 in power draw, which would be pretty fantastic, and I could also potentially then get the other elixir, which gives me intelligence, if I wanted to. Personally, I don't think that's going to be particularly useful for me at the moment, so I'm probably not going to do that. But I really wanted to get the upgrade for the mystical rune plate, because people told me about that in the comments, and thank you very much for that, because that's super, super useful, and that is definitely going to make a huge difference to our own survivability. This poor fellow doesn't have any shield, so he's literally just going to get murdered. Wow, he's got a load of HP. That's a Twilight Knight for you. And we should be through to the final round. I hope I have enough space for a qualist gem, actually. I'm not entirely sure how much I actually have right now. Hopefully I do. If there is a qualist gem to be had, that is. Maybe there isn't. That's that's going to be terrible, isn't it? Well, I've been waiting here for some time, so maybe we will have eaten some food or something like that. Oh no, we just got female Noldor armor. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not entirely sure who's really going to be using... Oh, wow, I have a load of space. Okay, I didn't actually... didn't actually anticipate that, that's for sure. But there you go, we got the female... Ooh! That is actually really, really good. I'm going to give that to someone. I don't know who, but I'm going to give that to someone. Anyway, as you can see, I went around getting my baggage trains as well from my various fiefs, and I have been cursing the day that they revealed the mines of Al-Aziz to us, and they were down in Dashar territory. I was very much hoping that they would be, you know, over here in Jatu lands, because I think that they're sometimes over there, and that would have been absolutely perfect for us, but obviously that's not how it works. Anyway, Q to the Ravager is over here. Hello there, sir. Shall we actually attack him? He's annoying he's annoying like no one's business. I don't really want to fight him, if I am honest, which sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. It very much depends on who we're fighting, you know. Sometimes I'm going to take some people prisoner. Sometimes I'm not, you know. Sometimes I'm just going to let them go and you know, be a stand-up, honorable fellow. But yeah, anyway, looking for traveling peddlers. Phineas is at Sarlian. There you go. Oh, that's actually pretty close by. That's not too bad. Wait a minute. Do you have... Oh, you gave me a cape. Yes. Okay, that's fantastic. That is very cool. Look at that. I'm looking super nice now that we got a cape. Okay, I like that. Now, I don't think... No, we don't have any wine here. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? I'm actually not entirely sure where we can even find some wine. Might be able to find some at Sarlian. I mean, shall we get lucky or shall we just try to go to Ethos? Let's go to... let's get lucky, shall we? Let's try to get lucky at Sarlian. See if we can actually find some wine there. And if we can, then I'm going to be very pleased. No, just pottery. Just pottery and honey and oil and all that wonderful stuff. Yeah, that's not really going to help me out, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm just going to go... actually, I don't even need wine to speak to him. Maybe I should have just spoken to him first. Oh, well, never mind. I'm going over here now, so... Yeah, I can actually speak to Sister Mora and I can just ask... Yeah, he's still at Sarlian, so that should be fine. Yeah, I basically just wanted to try and get... There's some wine. Yeah, I thought Ethos would have some. Alright, so let's go back to Sarlian, see if he's there. Hopefully he is. Cross fingers. Let's hope that he's there so that we can actually, you know, buy an elixir. Where is he? There he is. Yes, he's still there. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Look at that. So I'm just going to drink the elixir right now. There we go. That's going to increase our strength, agility, and charisma by 1. Obviously, if you know, maybe you don't know, because you missed it earlier on in the series, but basically if you take 3 elixirs or any of these options that he has available, the 4th one and every other one after that is going to give you half the benefit. So normally it would give you 2 strength, 2 agility, and 2 charisma, or the other thing would give you 2 intelligence, and the other thing would give you other things, or give the companions the other things. But now, because of course we are... You know, we've already had the 3, and now this is my 4th elixir. It's only going to give me 1 in each stat, which I personally don't really mind. I think that's absolutely fine with me, because as you can see, I actually do have a skill point. So technically, I could spec into Power Draw, I could spec into Power Strike, I could spec into basically anything that we want to spec into here. Now, I personally am actually not sure what I really want to go for here, because if I go into Power Draw, how much is this actually going to benefit me? I mean, obviously it increases bow damage by what you can see there. It increases bow damage by 14% apparently. And Power Strike increases my melee damage by 8%. Now, here's the thing. If I hit people on the head with my hammer, usually they're going to die in 1 hit. And it doesn't matter what I'm fighting. So I don't think I really need more Power Strike, but I kind of also feel like maybe I do. But I'm going to go for the Power Draw even though I barely use my bow, which is a bit of a crime in itself, to be honest, but there you go. Barely use it. Maybe we can, I don't know, maybe I can get a rune bow or something like that at some point. I don't know. Maybe if we get a couple more, I don't know, a couple more Qualis gems or something like that. Let's actually just see whether the guy actually needs any Qualis gems. I know that people that told me about this mystical armor upgrade. I'm actually just going to take this off for the moment. And we're just going to be doing this. Yeah, so first of all, I'm just going to save because I'm really worried about crashes and so on and so forth when I do these kinds of high-risk things. Anyway, so let's just go in here, speak to the old guy. And yeah, so I know that people told me that it doesn't require a Qualis gem. Here's some wine for you here. And, okay, we're now going to... Okay, here we go. Aha, yes, large pouch of diamonds to enhance further. Okay, good to know. I can put one of the, or enhance the base material of certain upgraded rune plates. There you go, done. Boom. So now it is Viridian Emerald rune plate with cape. Yes, and we lost the large pouch of diamonds. But it didn't use any of our Qualis gems. So technically what we could do is we could go for a sapphire rune bow if we wanted to, right? We could potentially do that, or we could go for some more stats. Look at this. This is incredible. Thank you, by the way, so much for telling me about this, because this is so much better than what I had before. Because if you don't know the stats of the previous one, I remember them, I think by memory, at least I hope so. Basically, we had 9 to head armor, 73 to body armor, and 32 to leg armor, and now it is completely different. And it looks pretty cool, actually. The deeper green, I think it has a deeper green to it, or something like that. So yeah, It's looking pretty fantastic. Now, I am wondering whether I should go for a rune bow, but I think I might want to go for some more stats, because now that we've got the mystical rune plate, I'm not sure if we really do. I mean, the rune bow is going to be super useful for us, but I'm a little bit dubious about it. You know, I'm a little bit dubious. I'm not entirely sure if we can actually do that. I don't know. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. I'm wondering. I'm wondering about it. Maybe we will at some point. But oh, what? Are you? Hello there, sir. Oh, okay. You. Who? Does this guy? This guy really wants to fight me for some reason? Okay, he's literally just backing away. A hired assassin. Oh, there we go. That must be the. That must be one of those times that we actually did get. One of those rumors. I think someone actually commented about this not so long ago, and I think they said something like, "Ah, does that have any you know, actual consequences?" And at the time, I actually responded, you know, I think a day ago or so, and I said, "Oh, I don't think that has any kind of issue. Maybe some bandits spawn on the map or something like that." But no, it actually has some pretty big. He's currently at a hidden outpost far from here. Are you serious right now? Okay, yeah, well. Whatever the case, I think that's actually hilarious. I think that's very funny. Let's, okay, well, yes. Take your time, so on and so forth. Okay, that's great. So, yeah, we all, now all we need to do is just speak. I actually wanted to go and speak to the tavern keeper, but yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. Hello. And also, what I would like to go for... Okay, there's 2 Snake Cult armies. There's a Vanskree Sea Raider army. That might actually be quite fun to do. Heretic army... Yeah, so there's a bunch of things that we could possibly go for here. I think every single... Isn't it that we gain some stats every single time we kill a Snake Cult army? Maybe. Let me actually just see here. Does it actually show... Yeah, it does show me. Okay, so wait. Snake Cult, Bouvron and Fedna. Where is that? Fedna's over there. Bouvron is where? I have no idea where that is. Oh, it's just over there. Okay, so they're really close by to each other. Okay, not entirely sure if we're going to be doing the Snake Cult attack, but we're not currently at war against anyone. So I felt, hey, you know what? Maybe we should just, I don't know, take advantage of it in some way, you know? Just take advantage of the free time and, you know, as I said, do the Noldor tournament, get our mystical rune plate upgraded. And I'm still wondering whether we should actually go and, you know, get more elixirs, you know what I mean? I think that might make sense. You are extremely weak, sir. These are both extremely weak. Look at them. I mean, this one is not extremely weak. It's got 500 remaining, but look at this. They've got basically nothing in there. That's hilarious. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm really happy about... We're literally getting 7 renown for this. Oh, that is so funny. All right, so let's actually just place my archers round about here. I am just going to dismount my cavalry, because come on, we should really just dismount them. It's not really going to do much, because the Snake Cult are just going to straight up charge at us, and, well... There's not going to be much they can do. Oh yeah, by the way, I did retrieve most of my CKO troops from garrisons. I made 22 Pendor man-at-arms into Biscuit Sergeants, and I also, I think, pulled out about 15 T-Knights from random places. So we now have about 120 combined CKO troops, which is pretty good, if I recall correctly, from our wonderful challenging task that we had. Wow, that was some massive damage right there. And I said to you, oh yes, the Cobra Warriors, they're nothing to worry about. No, they can still deal damage, you know? They can very much deal damage. I actually feel like I was wearing basically no armor right there. Must have hit me on my hands or something. That's probably why we took so much damage, in my opinion at least, but... Yeah, as you can see, my forces are just completely obliterating every single one of them, and there's really not much they can do about it. They just basically walked straight on into it, and that is exactly what we want to see. And look at that! I'm a record breaker. Look at that! I got a kill. That's amazing. I got 1 kill. Anyway, there we go. We were able to achieve victory. Surprisingly enough. No, not at all. Not a big surprise at all. Anyway, Maiden Cavalry is actually not too bad. We can take some Heretic Magnus here. We got some Shadow Legion Marinus here. We got some of these guys as well. Huge amounts of different troops here, actually. Oh, they have 13 Biscuit Sergeants. Are you joking? Do you have any T-Knights? No, you don't have any T-Knights. It's because they're too high level, I suppose, right? They're probably too high level for them to be rescued or something like that. I don't know. But Pendor Squires, we're going to take a bunch of those. Okay, wait a minute. We're going to actually have to get rid of something here. Pendor Knights. These go into Man-at-Arms. As you can see, the Man-at-Arms actually do become Biscuit Sergeants, so I'm going to be keeping these at this level. There's no need for me to advance them into Bladesmen for any reason, I don't think, at least. And I think we're going to be getting... I don't really want to get rid of the Maiden Cavalry because they do become something a lot better, at least in my opinion. The Heroine Adventurers are pretty cool, at least in my opinion. I think so. Anyway, I'm not sure what I should really get rid of here. We've got 20 Heretic Magnus as well. Okay, I guess I don't really want to get rid of any. Oh, you know what? I kind of have to, don't I? Let's get rid of 10. 20? Okay, apparently 20 I'm getting rid of. Okay, Pendor Squires and Pendor Noblemen. And do we have any Pendor Man-at-Arms here? Yes, we do. 5 of them. I'm prioritizing CKO right now. Do we have anything else? The Swordsmen, I think Swordsmen actually become something, don't they? Yeah, they become Man-at-Arms, so should I just do that? Sure, why not? Okay. Yeah, that was a huge waste, by the way, of rescue troops. That was really, that was so sad for me to see that, to be honest, but, oh well, there's not much I could do about it, is there? I mean, really, what can I do? I've got so many really, really good troops right now, I just cannot choose between them. Anyway, let me actually just have a look here. Do they have any Biscuit Sergeants in here, by the way? I'm kind of wondering now. It doesn't seem like it. They got Iron Circle Centurions, which could be really, really good for us. But we're probably going to have some casualties, at least a little bit, right? Anyway, these fellows are literally running from me right now. Wait a minute. Is there going to be another achievement that pops up in just a second? I'm kind of wondering. Probably not, right? Probably not. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, 372 against 500. The Snake Cult are looking like actual prey right now, which I am really... that's exactly the reason why I've said to you in the past that Pendor has one of the best, shall we say, progression curves that you will probably experience in any Warband or Bannerlord mods or anything like that. Just purely for the fact, there are some others, don't get me wrong, there are definitely some others that have a progression curve similar to it, but I think Pendor might be the best, just purely for the fact that you have all these different difficulty levels. You know, obviously you start off literally not really being able to do too much. You can't really fight anything without either sustaining massive casualties or just generally not having any real way to defeat things. And I'm talking about Vanskury Raiders right here, obviously. You know, if you try to fight Vanskury Raiders at the very beginning of your adventure, it's going to be pretty hard. But if you don't, and you don't really care about fighting Vanskury Raiders or anything like that, then you can decide to do a bunch of other things. And I think that that's actually really, really cool, because it does give you that ability. You know, it gives you the ability to choose what do you want to do, you know. And I've gone over this before, so I'm not going to go on about it again, but you know, it's just the amount of choice that you have available. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, let's just see. Yeah, we're going to get absolutely massacred by these guys, maybe. Let me see if I can... Oh yeah, these guys actually have thrown weapons, so I'm not a big fan of that. Let me actually just see if I can maybe distract a couple. I don't really care about, you know, well, how many I can distract. I'm just basically wanting a couple, you know, just a few, not too many, but just a few. We've got some Serpent Priestesses coming into the line there as well. Not a big fan of that, but I can't do much. I can't do much more. You know, we kind of just have to take some of the casualties, unfortunately. Oh, Anaconda Knights. Yeah, the Anaconda Knights are, of course, going to be proving themselves to be quite harsh. Serpent Priestess already eliminated. Very nice. There's another one right here. Nice. That one's also dead. Great. And maybe, just maybe... yeah, the horse being so janky right now. Not a big fan of that. Thank you very much. But yeah, we are absolutely obliterating them, as you might expect. And I think, yeah, I mean, look at that. It's literally... Ah, that's incredible. That is so incredible. And I don't think we're really going to have any other issues, but these guys actually do have some pretty fantastic weapons to use on horseback. I don't know whether you've noticed that already, but, you know, you may think, oh yeah, Cobra Warriors, like I did, you know, they're not that good statistically, but they do have some great weapons that they can use on horseback. And as you saw in the previous fight that we had, one literally did 60-something damage to me in one hit. And I thought, wow, that's actually pretty impressive. Anyway, we're gonna probably just finish these guys up, and then we'll be done with the Snake Cult, at least for now. And maybe the Dread Legion will appear at some point too.
You don't know how right you are, Mr. Fancy Desk.
And as you can see, towards the very end of this battle, you have a bunch of followers just coming in, and they're just literally dying because they have very poor gear and not very good stats either. They do have a couple of higher tier troops in the form of mercenary warriors, but of course, as you may know, they're not going to be that much of a roadblock to us at this point. And thankfully my forces still had some arrows remaining, but there you go, we actually finished off the entire army in one go. I didn't need to retreat or anything like that, and you know, usually if I'm going to be efficient about things, I'll probably retreat in these cases, but this time around I just didn't feel the necessity. There just didn't seem to be any point. Anyway, we're just going to get the female Noldor armor equipped on someone. And wow, look at this. My forces are literally getting rid of full plate armor right now. My various companions, just because they have so much good stuff. It's actually crazy. Alright, so there you go. We were able to defeat yet another one. Let's see if they have any biscuit sergeants. I don't think I actually saw any. Ah, there we go. They're all the way down there. They have 10 of them. I don't have enough space to be able to take them, so I am going to have to get rid of something. I guess Maiden Cavalry will have to be the ones that we choose, which is a bit sad, to be honest, as I say. So we're just going to get rid of 2 of them, and then we'll just take the rest. Do they have any Pendor Man-at-Arms actually right now? They have mounted Man-at-Arms. Noble Bowmen actually do become Black Archers, which are fantastic, so it would be cool if we could take those, but I don't think so. 8 Man-at-Arms. Oh, hello there. Alright, so we're going to have to get rid of a couple of others then. So I will have to get rid of... I kind of like the Seer Favorites. The Singalian Temptress, what about them? Are they actually any good? Just get rid of these then, I guess. Okay, Pendor Man-at-Arms, there we are. Do we have anything else? Do we have any Pendor Squires or something like that? Do we have any Pendor Squires? Can you see any? I don't see any Pendor Squires right now, but I could have missed them. I think I did. Yep, there we go. There's 2 of them. Alright, that's basically all I'm going to take. I'm not going to take any prisoners either. And we're just going to move on, and that's it. There you go. We actually just defeated 2 Snake Cult armies in quick succession. And look at this, look at this. They're actually... Maltese! Maltese has actually spawned right now. Wow, that's actually incredible timing, or a huge, huge threat, because I actually have no idea what she's going to be like when she first spawns. As you can see, we're making 5,700 every single week now as well. Yeah, so I actually have no idea what she is like here. Where is she going to be, actually? That's the Dread Legion Patrol is right here, so I'm going to assume she's around here somewhere. I could always go to Cez and actually ask for the Tavern Keeper to tell me where she is, but it's most likely that she's here. Igrim is also invading. Okay, that's absolutely fantastic too, because we can maybe get Doom Maces. Oh yes, can you imagine? An army of, well, I don't even know whether that makes any difference, to be honest, because our forces are so incredibly strong as they are. I'm not really sure whether we need Doom Maces to be so good, but, well, whatever the case, let's have a look. Okay, that doesn't actually help me. That doesn't help me in the least. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tavern Keeper. Anyway, the Dread Legion should be around here somewhere. There we go. There she is. She has 900. A literal 900. And she has 233 Anaconda Knights. Okay, no wonder. Yeah. This is going to be a harsh battle for us. You know what? I actually don't know whether we can achieve victory here. I am very... you know what I'm going to do? Yeah. Okay. I have an idea. We are going to run so fast that you may think that we are, Roadrunner or something like that. And we're just going to go over to White Stag Castle really fast. And we're literally just going to convert all of these men-at-arms. And we're just going to pick up some more Biscuit Sergeants and Tea-Knights and things like that. Actually, let me just put some people in here. Let's put the Squires in there. Don't really need them right now. And we'll just put them back in our army at some point later on. Schedule a training session. Give me a baggage train. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's induct the troops. So as you can see, we can train all 31. Going to be pretty crazy. Let's do that. Let's train the Pendor Knights as well. And there we have it. All right, that's looking pretty good. And now we have 114 Biscuit Sergeants. That is literally going to be basically, I would assume, at least, almost all of the forces that we can potentially have on the field at any one time, especially if we are up against a significant force like the Dread Legion. I think we probably won't get that much more space to be on the field. Do we have any Pendor Man? Yeah, we do have another Pendor Man-at-Arms here, but do I really care to go in for one? I don't really care to go in for one of them at the moment. There's a bunch of Squires there. I am not sure if I will take those. Should I take the Squires? They do level up, I suppose, into Knights, which are direct upgrades into Tea-Knights. So I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, anyway, we are just very quickly going to train our steward, and then we'll go over and see if we can defeat the Dread Legion itself.
Perhaps I have made a mistake here and there.
Alright, so this is 373 against 873, I think. What, really? Really? Was it that? Was it that weirdly specific in regards to its extra numbers? Okay, well, I don't know. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. What we are going to do is we're literally just going to dismount straight away. I'm not going to use the horse wall because I actually want to see whether we can do this without the horse wall. Anyway, we're just going to place these guys right about here. Place these ones here. And we're just going to spread these fellows out. Going to have to spread them out quite a bit, I think. And my cavalry will have to do the same. Okay, yeah, those guys. Go. Okay, yes. And then we're just going to spread these guys out as well. Okay, we can only hope that they're actually going to do a relatively decent job here. I'm going to have to get out there and see if we can maybe do something. Yeah, okay. Serpent Priestesses, they're falling before us. That's exactly what we want them to do. Ow. Okay, I'm anticipating damage. That's why I said ow. Okay, there we go. This is great. Okay, we're getting a bunch of people to turn their backs to our forces, which is exactly what we want. Let's try and do a little bit of damage here and there. And look at this. This is exactly what we want right now. Don't take damage though, please. I would appreciate it if you wouldn't take damage. Okay. Yeah, we're taking damage now just purely for the fact that I have to go uphill, which is pretty terrible, but we are actually on a hill, which is pretty fantastic. Whoa, these Serpent Priestesses, literally, you can't kill them with one hit. It's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, my forces are going to take a massive battering right now. But we can win this. I know we can win this. I think. Do I have to retreat right now? I don't have to, right? Oh, I think I do, actually. Yep, I think I do. Alright, let's do that. We actually did massively well, though. I mean, no offense, because, I mean, look at this. We literally killed so many of their Serpent Priestesses, and we only lost 11 units, which I think is not bad. I don't think that's terrible. So let's go straight back on in and see whether we can actually do something a little bit better this time. Maybe what we want to do is not dismount our forces, and just see what happens when we leave them on their mounts. Maybe that's going to make a little bit more of a difference. But I am super worried. Not sure if we can actually make this work. Yeah, being here is not so good. Let's just place these here, move these guys, spread out. There we go. We can just spread them out twice. And then, well, that's the thing. Main reason why I take them off their mounts is so that they can be just that much more effective with their bows. But when they're on a mount, it is not as effective, or at least that's what I've seen so far. These fellows are literally super, super powerful right here too, with their thrown weapons. I can barely do any damage to them, actually, surprisingly enough. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my forces are not actually shooting, which is not great. Maybe I shouldn't have spread them out so much. That might have also made a bit more of a difference. Yes, I'm thinking to myself right now, maybe that is not the best idea. Yeah, my forces are just getting absolutely massacred right now. Let's just actually tell them to charge in. Yeah, this is not going so well. This is not going as well as it was before. That's for sure. I mean, I can do some pretty decent damage myself, but yeah, as you can see, we've literally... What? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm out of here. That is it. That is enough for me to... basically be like, yep, I don't think we can take them right now. I mean, that's the funny thing. I think what I'm going to need to do is drag them over to some height elevation. That is going to be the thing that will give us the most advantage. But you can see here that this is exactly what I was talking about in regards to Pendor itself and in regards to its difficulty curve. Because you think, I mean, you look at my troops, right? You look at how strong my troops actually are, and then you literally look at what just happened. And then you think, whoa, okay. You know, there's always something stronger until, you know, there isn't. But obviously right now there definitely is. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.